Hey guys, and welcome back to the AC Milan Career Mode. In the previous episode, we managed to sign Marco Verratti on a permanent deal, 60 million euros from PSG. And that pretty much wraps up our transfer window because there's nothing else we need to do. Our team is complete. There's only one player I'm interested in. I've been looking through the Belgian national squad submission list or whatever it's called. And I've been looking at some of the Belgian players, and Jordan Lukaku has absolutely exploded into one of the most physically strong players you'll ever likely to see. So that's the only player I'm going to go for, a rotational player, a backup player. Not a big signing at all, unlike Oscar here, who's apparently joining Napoli. Napoli strengthening their side. That's pretty good to see, of course. Let's take a look at our messages. They want 5.5 million for Jordan Lukaku. I offered 4. I'm going to offer 5 million. We can afford it. I'm not going to be difficult. You know, if they want 5.5 after this, I'll just give him that. A few match reschedules, Joris Okore being happy, and this is transfer deadline day. Normally, I don't expect anyone to leave the club. Everyone is pretty happy. There you can see the top deals: Eden Hazard to PSG, Griezmann leaving, and of course Veratti to AC Milan. Jordan Lukaku wanting 45.5 million. I mean, I could always train this guy. I know he's someone who most likely will not make it into the first team, but honestly, guys, you're gonna see his stats, they are unreal. I just wanted to do this. He wants to be offered a role, so we're going to give him squad rotation player. Hopefully he'll accept that. I don't expect him to be too difficult. I just rejected an Arsenal offer for Moulaye Merville. I don't want to let him go, he's too good. Jordan Lukaku, rotational player, joins the team. Not a big transfer, but one that I feel could help us in the long run. 24 years old, 6 foot tall, pretty tall for a centre-back, good weak foot and good skill moves, decent work rates. All that you can ask for there is there, that's perfect. But the main reason why I signed him is this. Take a look at those physical stats. I have never seen anything like that before on a 74 rated player. And the good thing is, with player training, we'll be able to train his technical stats that are pretty average right now, but his physicals don't need any more work, they're perfect. And there it is. After we signed Lukaku, I ended transfer deadline day. I skipped over it. Players leaving on international duty. Not too important, but a lot of Italian players are leaving our team for the next few weeks. Youth squad monthly update. Quickly scroll through it so you have an idea of who we have at the club. But it's time to finally get into some games. It's been going on long enough. Hellas Verona awaits us in the second game of the season. Can we pick up another win? This is the team I'll be using against Hellas Verona, and it seems like Marco Verratti has already gone up a rating to 87. Without player training, without me doing anything, he was an 86 when we signed him. I'm not sure which stats have gone up, I'll have to check after the game, but right now he's ready to make his debut. And there he is, Marco Verratti transfers from Paris Saint-Germain for 60 million, 87 rated now, potentially the highest rated Italian player on the game as of right now. I'm not too sure, but there he is. I mean, I'm looking forward to playing with him. The number 7, I probably should change that. If you have any recommendations of what kit number Verratti should wear, then let me know down below, because I'm an absolute idiot when it comes to kit numbers. I never know. Balotelli into Bonaventura, Bonaventura into Riccardo Donati. Donati cuts inside, gets past a few. He's got an overlapping run. It's Verratti! 1-0! Milan! Marco Verratti, I was struggling to find my words because I thought the defender was getting rid of that ball. Jesus Christ, it's not a good day for commentaries, but we score. Marco Verratti on his debut, he intercepts and tucks that one home from close range. Brilliant. Couldn't have gone off to a better start, Marco Verratti. Insigne, take control of this if you can. Well done. Into Bonaventura, Bonaventura into Verratti, Verratti into Balotelli, who's trying to wait for the run by Verratti. There he is, Marco Verratti. Is it 2? No, it's not 2-0. Veratti with the corner kick. It's a decent ball there at the front post. No one's there. First bit of danger from Verona, but nothing too troubling. Half time here, leading 1-0 after a good dominant performance. And as per usual, when I sign a player, I try to highlight them. I try to get them on the ball and see what they're like. Veratti has already run out of stamina, but what he has shown in that first half was exceptional. We didn't dominate the possession, but we created some good chances. Probably should be 2-0 right now, but like I said, he's been on the ball so much. His stamina is 80. That's a good stamina rating, but I've been running with him too much, and that's why he's tired. I'm going to keep him on the pitch for 10 more minutes and then sub him off. Good interception by Bonaventura. Bonaventura looking for Verratti, played it at the perfect time. Marco Verratti turns back. Oh, he stumbles. That's fitness coming into play. I'm subbing him off. And whilst we're replacing our two tired midfielders, I may as well give Jordan Lukaku his debut instead of El Shaarawy. With that pace on the counter-attack, I think he can do a job going forward. He's coming off great performance by Veratti. I'm really impressed by how he plays. Unfortunately, the stamina drains quickly for our central midfielders in this custom formation. But the good thing is, with Çalhanoğlu and Baselli and Alan, who's just suspended right now, we have good cover. Let's go edge again. This time it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu turns, finesses wide. Need to get rid of that. Boys, no way! 83rd minute, I can't believe this. A free kick, I slid in, I had to bring him down, it was a free kick. You think we're in control, we're going to win the header, no problem at all. Well, it turned out differently, we've conceded. And to be fair, Romo, mate, that is straight at you. That is straight at you. I've seen you save more difficult headers than that. And that's the final whistle. Gutting, absolutely gutting. We should not have drawn that game. There is no way we should have drawn that game. And it's probably my fault as well, because I was taking it a bit too easy after we went 1-0 up. Should have put the game to bed with the chances we had, and I didn't do that, and fucking Romo made that mistake. I'm holding him accountable. A couple of training drills you're going to see right here that I'm involving Lukaku in the shooting drill, and from the next training drill onwards I'm going to replace Insigne's drill because he's just gone up in finishing and shot power, also with the Lukaku drill, and that will be dribbling. I want his dribbling and shooting to go up. Basically, he needs to become the next Gareth Bale, playing left back all his life. I want to see him further up the pitch because those physical stats are going to cause damage. We really have to step it up against Sassuolo at home. I could not afford another draw. We have a Champions League game after this one as well. The first time we're using the combo Alan and Veratti in central midfield. Let's see how it goes. Good tackle there by Alan. Balotelli shields. Finding Alan, back into Balotelli. Balotelli into Donati. This is the football I want to see from AC Milan. And this is what we're capable of. 4 minutes into the game and we're already 1-0 up. Oh, what a tackle by Alan. Balotelli. This has to be 2-0. Not even 10 minutes. And it's 2-0, AC Milan. Donati, another one. This is making a statement in front of our home crowd. A disappointing draw in the previous game. All guns blazing right now. And this is what we should be doing from every game from now on. What is he doing? What on earth are they doing? Hat-trick Donati, 22 minutes into the game. It almost feels like I'm playing on amateur. The mistakes Sassuolo are making are unreal. That being said, the pressure from Milan gets rewarded. This is the effort I want to see from Donati. A hat-trick, 22 minutes. Surely that's a record. Good save by Romo. That's much better than the last game, mate. Donati against one more. Balotelli on the overlap. Balotelli's going to make it 4-0. Mario Balotelli, 4-0. Just under half an hour. What the fuck is going on? Actually, now that we've scored in this goal, I'm going to skip everything, yeah? Because I know there's going to be a few people out there who may think, oh, well, he just drew against Sassuolo, he put the slider settings down or something. I'm going to go to game settings right now. CPU gameplay customization, everything is on 50. User, everything is on 50. Just to make sure the doubt is out there. I don't blame you for thinking something's different here, but we're just on fire. This is probably the most ridiculous half of football we've seen in this series. I can't quite remember if we had crazy games like this. But 4-0 at half time, it's not the scoreline I expected, but I'm very happy with it. With the Champions League game against Lyon coming up, it's safe to bring off my three best players of the moment, El Shaarawy, Veratti and Donati. They need to be fit for that Champions League clash. We're 4-0 up. There's nothing that can go wrong. Ballo, good win there. Fortuna into Balotelli. Balotelli back into Fortuna dos Santos. Please tell me you've got the pace to get by Longy. He has got the skill though. Insigne now. I turned back. I shouldn't have. Alan, line it up, shoots off the post. Jordan Lukaku is not aware of the situation. Desilio hits one. Another save. Okay, it's 4-1. We've lost our clean sheet. Fair enough. I'm not going to get mad or anything, but it's kind of a shame. Alright, wake up, boys. Good save, Romo. Well done by Jordan Lukaku. And now the pace. Accelerate. Show them what you can do with this blistering pace. Jordan Lukaku has been brought down. Should be a red card. He should be gone. There was no catching up with Jordan. We're going to see what it is right now. It's a red card. It had to be. I know Balotelli, you're the best penalty taker right here, but there is no chance of us losing this game. So Jordan can take and claim what he earned, and that is a goal. That's the end of the game. The second half, of course, wasn't as electrifying as the first, but we still go and win the game. Donati picking up the match ball, wearing the training jersey or whatever it's called, the bib. It's very funny, actually, because he got subbed off. But nonetheless, it's not just Donati. It was an overall great team performance, in my opinion. Don't think anyone can be faulted. Let's move on to the Champions League game. Updated training drills. Lukaku is now involved in 3 of the 5 drills because his passing needs to go up as well, as does his dribbling. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to turn this guy into a beast. After an outrageously good home performance by AC Milan, they're hoping to continue this trend into the Champions League. Olympique Lyon will probably not be filled with a lot of confidence knowing what we did in our last game whilst my controller disconnects awkwardly twice in a row. Technical difficulties should now be sorted. This is our Champions League group. Olympique Lyon, Wolfsburg and Basel in a group that we really should be winning. I don't think there's anyone that can rival us for first, but there's a couple of teams that can grab second, Lyon probably being one of them. And here you have it. They're highlighting Donati, who scored a hat-trick in his previous game, but so did Andre Silva, who actually plays for Real Madrid in my Donnarumma My player. But interesting to see these two go head-to-head. Let's see who reigns supreme. I'm guessing it's going to be Donati. Back where we belong, at the biggest European stage. Let's prove them why we've won this now 8 times. Inside, well played. Bonaventura, good strength, and now into Balotelli. The timing is perfect. Donati's in the middle. Balotelli goes for it himself, and I should have passed it across. Well played. Donati past Bedimo, and now Umtiti is chasing him. Donati goes past him. Donati, what a block. We can't get close enough to get the goals, but we're definitely dominating the game so far. I'm going to go towards the edge right there. Bonaventura, no hesitation on the volley, but it's half-time, wide, 0-0. One change, Alan coming on for Bonaventura. Like you know, my central midfielders get tired pretty quickly. Veratti moves up to the right centre midfield position. Veratti, look about. Oh my days! Oh my days! How have that pass summed up Veratti, but that shot summed up my finishing in this game. Lopez with a fantastic reflex save. And now we're going to the edge with Stefan El Shaarawy finding Alan, who cuts inside. Nearly been brought down. Alan, this has to be the one. What a finish. Alan, the substitute, makes it 1-0. It has been coming. We're all over Lyon, and we get the goal. Great goal at that as well. You can't keep holding out on a draw. You're going to get punished eventually. That is so beautiful by Alan. Making a double substitution, Baselli and Lukaku coming on. Lukaku, once again, is going to try and hurt them on the counter-attack because they have to come forward, they have to attack, and hopefully that works out again. Oh, what a clearance by Joris Okore. Oh, this guy is so good. He saved us right there, and now we can go on a little counter-attack. That was incredible by Okore. Well done, Okore. Play it through to Jordan Lukaku. Look at the legs, 97 pace. You cannot stop that, and he's been brought down again. That's the second penalty he wins, coming off the bench. And if that's Kone, he's off because he's already been booked. Bakary Kone with the second yellow. It's game over for Lyon, and because it's only 1-0, I'm going to give the penalty to Balotelli. He's got the best stats, the best chance of beating Anthony Lopez, and he has done. 2-0. Perfect start to the Champions League campaign this season. Brilliant. A comfortable 2-0 win, but do not forget the Joris Okore goal line clearance because that was incredible. We should have been more clinical in the first half. We made up for it in the second half. And again, that Lukaku signing, man, I'm telling you, he's worth it. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of him so far, but he's won us 2 penalties. Lazio, Carpi and Basel in the next episode. We need to pick up 3 wins because Inter are currently going on a perfect streak. 3 games, 3 wins, no goals conceded. We are by far the most attacking team in the league with 10 goals, but we're conceding a couple. And Inter have a perfect record so far. Juve also on 7 points, so it's tight up there. We need to make sure we pick up all the points we can get. And even though we had a bit of a poor start in the first game, I think we had a good episode today. Sassuolo got absolutely hammered, and we did well in the Champions League, so I'm very happy with that. Also, Veratti has gone up to an 87. This is why his ball control, dribbling, crossing, volleys and curve have gone up. Please keep growing, and Jordan Lukaku as well. I mean, with the training, this is going to be a beast. I hope you enjoyed. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.